Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're talking about somebody who I don't like, which I feel like is kind of every video, but this person I genuinely dislike because of all the things he's done in his past. We're talking about Ethan Klein. Now, if you don't remember the last time I spoke about Ethan Klein, it was because he screwed over somebody that I know. Long story short, my content creator friend by the name of Boblax had a plushie being made for himself, and how the plushie worked is basically he needed 200 pre-orders in order to fund the production, and Ethan Klein basically saw this on his stream and decided that he was going to fund the Boblax plushie just out of the goodness of his heart, right? He was going to be the person to come in, save the day, help the little guy to fund his dreams in getting a YouTuber plushie. But basically, after the live stream where he funded the plushie, he decided to cancel the order and basically screw over Boblax, which to me just came across as like totally shady and two-faced. Like he's trying to come across as like Mr. Beast while he's on a live stream. You know, he's going to help Boblax fund his plushie. He's going to put in the money to help the pre-orders to make it funded. But the moment the camera shuts off, he cancels the order and basically screws over Boblax for the foreseeable future, which I thought was super duper shady. But anyways, recently Ethan Klein got himself into some trouble for something that happened on a live stream with him. Now, for some broader context, there's been a lot of discussion around the whole like female streamer deepfakes thing that's been going on, where basically there's been this AI that can make adult content out of like female Twitch streamers just based on like seeing their faces in like photo files and stuff. It's super duper depraved, super degenerate. Like, it's really gross, you know? It's like these people aren't actually adult actresses. They're not interested in being in that industry. Say what you want about Pokimane. Like, I don't think she's a great person, but at the end of the day, like, she doesn't deserve to be used to make like fake AI porn. Like, that's so gross and disgusting, and I can't support that regardless of how much I may or may not like Pokimane. But yeah, it's not just Pokimane. This has been happening with a lot of other big girl streamers, and one streamer who this happened to was somebody named QT Cinderella, who I'm not sure who she is. I know that she is Ludwig's girlfriend, and Ludwig, you know, big YouTuber himself. Basically, as there's been this rise of deepfake porn things going on, QT Cinderella realized that there has been fake porn made of her, and this really upset her, and she kind of like started crying on stream, and you know, got kind of emotional. And I don't even think that's bad. Like, you know, when this is happening to you, when you're basically being like sexually harassed on the internet by like AI, and all these strangers are getting like gratification off of this fake porn that's been made out of you. Like, I think it's totally valid for you to get upset about that, and I think it's fine if you cry. Now, Ethan Klein basically saw this clip and on his live stream pulled it up because, you know, this whole deepfake thing has been a pretty trending topic over the past couple weeks. But his response to the clip basically got him into some trouble, so I'm gonna play the clip now.
Because I want to go live because this is what pain looks like. This is what it looks like, okay? This is what it looks like. Fuck the fucking internet. Fuck the constant exploitation and objectification of women. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. If you are able to look at women who are not selling themselves or benefiting off of being seen sexually,
You're a monster, dude.
You guys are crazy.
Why did you do that?
Not good, Ethan. Not very good. Not a good look, I have to say. And listen, bro, I'm not here to cancel you. I'm not here to, you know, end your career or anything. But, like, what are you doing, okay? Like, real stuff. You're live. You're on a live stream. And you think that it would be a good idea to live react to somebody crying? Like, okay, like, where is the upside to that? Like, the only good reaction to somebody crying is to have, like, a neutral or sad expression on your face. If you look remotely happy while reacting to a clip of somebody being sad, you're usually gonna end up looking like an asshole, unless like EDP makes a video where he's in tears because he got caught, right? Like, feel free to laugh at that, okay? Like, you got caught trying to meet up with some kids, you know, like, you're done. We're laughing at your downfall. That makes sense, but especially a girl being said that she's literally being like harassed on the internet. Bro, you look terrible, and you shouldn't even want to smile at that. Like, I'm not the comedy police, but like, I genuinely didn't really find that funny. Like, if she was crying and then maybe like a massive juicy booger fell out of her nose, okay, dude, I'm laughing with you, right? But like, Like, she's literally just saying, hey, like, I don't want to have to use the internet and feel like people are constantly making AI adult content of me. And this dude puts on, like, chestnuts roasting by the fire and starts dying of laughter. Like, bro, come on. And the thing is, it's like Ethan Klein no longer can do edgy comedy, right? Like, he tried to do it for a bit. Like, he would even go so far to say, like, the N-word and stuff for comedic purposes. And he totally stopped doing that around, like, 2020 or, like, 2019 or whatever. I don't know the exact time period, but he's just not that person anymore. So it's like whenever he tries to be edgy nowadays, or maybe he's not even trying to be edgy, whenever he's just edgy at all, it just doesn't work. It doesn't come across as authentic or even any bit funny. The thing is, too, like, maybe if I was in his position, I would have laughed too, right? Like, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what was going on in his head. Maybe while he was seeing this girl cry on stream, he was thinking about, like, I don't know, starving children in Africa or underpaid Chinese child laborers, and he's thinking, like, wow, like, you're crying, but meanwhile, there's all this, like, disparity and poverty and, like, all these, like, objectively way worse things going on in the world. Like, I don't know what he was thinking, right? But, like, maybe that's what he was thinking in his head, and that was funny. But if that's what you're thinking, like, bro, you have to at least explain why you're laughing. Like, if it's just a girl on stream crying, and then you're just laughing, we're not in on the joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you have to kind of explain why you're laughing, because if you're not, everybody who's watching just assumes, like, okay, there's this girl grieving on stream, and you're just, like, lamowing at that. I mean, maybe he was laughing at, like, the fact that the chestnuts roasting by the fire song was playing while this sad thing was happening, but, like, he was laughing before that, so I don't even get it. You can also see the camera briefly cutting to this girl on the set with the most dead eye stare. The most, like, you're dead stare I've ever seen. Like, she's, like, looking, just staring off with the rage of 1,000 Spartans in her eyes, like, oh man. And to be fair, like, I would kind of be mad too if I was, like, a woman and she kind of looks like she's on the internet a lot. Like, if I'm a woman who uses the internet a lot and I see a problem that's happening for women on the internet, and then I see Ethan Klein laughing about it just, like, hysterically without even explaining the joke, I'd probably be pissed off too. Anyways, as you can imagine, Ethan caught a lot of heat for this. People were like, you know, why are you laughing? That's totally insensitive. That's totally messed up. And he ended up posting a video called What Is Wrong With Me? An Apology to QT Cinderella. Now, I just have to say, this title is pretty funny. Like, I don't know, something about, like, the what is wrong with me as, like, a total self-reflection moment is totally funny. He's like, what is wrong with me? Am I even a person? You know, it's kind of like a personal Joker moment. Like, you know, making your YouTube title the question that you would most likely ask to your therapist after, like, a crazy long day is just, I don't know, man. It's just inherently funny to me, dude. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't think, like, laughing at an inappropriate time makes it so there's something quote-unquote wrong with you. Sometimes you're just in, like, a silly, goofy mood, and then, like, I don't know, like, you watch the wrong thing at the wrong time, and your brain doesn't fully process that you shouldn't laugh at, you know, what you're laughing at, and it just kind of looks awkward, and it kind of looks bad. But anyways, I kind of want to react to Ethan Klein's apology video because I think it would be funny, and yeah, that's about it. Let's watch this.
Hello, everybody. I wanted to come here and discuss the situation with Cutie Cinderella. I didn't really have a good opportunity to discuss it on the podcast, and I did want to say something publicly about it.
I don't know what this is, but I feel like whenever anybody apologizes on YouTube, they all sound like they're on the brink of suicide. And I understand you're not expecting them to be all happy-go-lucky, all, you know, super high energy, but we can take it one step above, like, you know, I'm facing the barrel later tonight. Just be like, hey guys, I know I was on stream, it wasn't good, I'm sorry, have a good day. That's it, that's all you really gotta say. The thing is too, right, depending on his community, I don't even think this would have been something that he had to apologize for. Like, if this was his community back in, like, 2016, they would not have cared, right? Because you have to imagine, like I said, they were, like, totally cool with him spamming racial slurs constantly, so I can't imagine this would have been anything, like, newsworthy. Side note, where is he recording this? Did he just walk into somebody's closet and just start recording? This seems like a homeless shelter where they just stock up on all sorts of clothes to give to the homeless. Ethan Klein just rented it out for, like, 30 minutes to bang out an apology video.
So, forgive me for putting it on this channel. I'll probably also talk about it on Thursday and Friday, but I just want to kind of discuss it with you guys. So, on Monday's episode, we were covering the news that one of these Twitch streamers got caught paying for a deepfake subscription for one of his and featuring some of his colleagues on Twitch. And we were covering that story, and then Cutie Cinderella put out a video, a very heartfelt, serious video about how deeply this kinds of things have affected her.
And you laughed at it, you savage. pay for your sins. Yeah, listen, I'm just gonna be real. Like, I don't care that much that he laughed at an inappropriate time. Like, I feel like we've all done that, to be honest. But I just think it's interesting because this is a legitimate drama, and it's only a drama because his community is, like, you know, upset about it. Because his community, the community that he's fostered, is like all these very sensitive, like, Twitter blue-hairs, you know, like the textbook starter pack cancellation people.
And during that video, I made the really unfortunate and stupid decision to play this stupid soundbite song of this guy singing chestnuts over an open fire. Obviously, it was very, well, the problem was then I started laughing while her heartfelt, really serious apology was going on. And clearly, you can imagine that the dichotomy of those two things was not good. It was not good because, one, I actually really respect Cutie. I think she's a really talented and great creator. I think that the pain she's experiencing is 100% valid. And that's the part that kind of sucks for me the most, is that,
bro, is this guy okay? Is he sick? Why is he coughing all the time? Does he have, like, COVID or something? It's like, I deeply apologize to Cutie. Okay, what are you alright there? You alright, bro? You need some water? Take a sip, okay? Also, I'm gonna go on a little rant here. Ethan Klein has been featured in so many return to tradition, like, YouTube shorts and TikToks. You know, the ones where they're saying, like, you know, embrace masculinity or whatever. He's always the clip they show as, like, the people that are advocating for feminism. You know, that clip where he's like, life is too short to go to the gym, man. You know, what the heck? It's so funny because that's what he's known for now. Like, people who don't know what he actually does have just seen him saying, don't go to the gym. But I don't know, man. Maybe Ethan Klein's a very healthy individual and is just coughing every 5 seconds due to personal choice.
Someone who I actually really want to support may have felt worse on an already difficult situation because of my careless and very, very inappropriate and gross and stupid behavior, right? And, you know, it's not the first time I've done it. That's what's weird. Like, I don't know why. Like, obviously, there's something a little bit off about me, right? Because I always find myself in these situations where I am doing and saying impulsive things that I regret, right? And oftentimes, I would even go so far as to say that doesn't really represent how I feel. I mean, obviously, I respect and take her very seriously. I just, you know, was really dumb and rude and careless in that moment. But yeah, it's something that happens a lot, as some of you guys probably know, who follow me or are aware of me.
Okay, he just kind of goes on to explain that he has no self-control and can't really understand why he's constantly making a fool out of himself, even though it's pretty obvious. The reason you keep making a fool out of yourself is for 2 reasons. One, your community blows everything out of proportion, so something small that may have not even been a big deal is now made to be a big deal because your community, like, turns on you and makes it seem like it's a big deal. And 2, it doesn't seem that you ever think before you say when you're on a live stream, which is something that you should probably work on if you're going to do live streaming. And Ethan admits, like, this is a recurring thing. Like, he's on live streams and will constantly say the most, like, out-of-pocket things. There was even a drama where he said, like, we should like bomb a certain group of people or something, or bomb, like, an event or something. I don't even remember what he said, but it was, like, kind of crazy. And it's like, even as a joke, probably try to be careful with that stuff, because when you're saying, like, we should do this, and it's not clear that you're joking, maybe let's not try to say that. Anyways, so that's basically this little drama that I caught wind of. If you guys ended up enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like and sub if you're new. Comment down Toaster if you made it to the end of the video. Follow all my social medias, links are all down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.